On the Renault Fuego, I've managed to drill out the the bolt that was broken off here. I've had to put a cut across it and then drill it so we can fill those holes up. As you can see, there's quite a bit of corrosion damage here and here, so hopefully that's not a bad sign. Right, the problem I've got is, this is the new gasket, of which I've got three even. Both two you provided, one I provided, is when we actually fit this here, which fits perfectly obviously on there. It leaves a gap this side, so it's obviously the wrong gasket. So that's a bit interesting. So I take the gasket off and fit it on the pump, and it lines up with the holes there, as you can see. But this bit area here, if I don't have a gasket there, the water will come out, so I need to find a longer gasket to go down this bit. But there's an extra hole here which doesn't line up with anything here. So whether this is a wrong pump or not, I don't know. Maybe this is an ordinary Renault 18 pump without a cross flow head, because it's slightly different. That would tie up with why this is different here, because that would obviously work on there, but it's not so keen on here. Okay, right, I will go and see if I can find a gasket that might solve the problem. Yeah, having a look at these rear discs, which although they're sort of surface rusty, they're quite solid and thick, and probably would clean up. But for the minute, the new discs that you've got, these look like front ones of a Renault Fuego 1.4, because if you look here, the depth on this bit is completely different. Okay, so I can't actually use these, so they make nice paperweights. However, the brake pads are correct, so I suppose that's one saving grace.
So I won't clean these ones to put back in there.
Found a second-hand hub bearing, which I've put on here. Is now absolutely silent. Okay, although the discs are a bit rusty, there's nothing wrong with them, and as the car won't be going straight on the road, and even if it does go straight on the road, bit of use will clean all that off. The caliper dust cover split, I've took that off. I'm experimenting to see whether I can wind it in and out to see whether we need replacement calipers or I can do anything with it. I've been over this side, freed the caliper off. The bleed nipple was seized solid. I've managed to heat it up and get it out, so that's free, but I will need a dust cover kit at the very least, because this is split. Also, well, that's it for the minute on there. Right, I've been under here, I've got a light now. Right, you can see this metal brake pipe is really bad. Okay, that's the feed from the compensator. This is a flexible hose from the rear axle, and the compensator is not very good either, so I'm going to have to change that. But the ones along the axle are actually copper, so that's a start. Right, we've just been under this front wing on the passenger side, and as you can see, this, which has got a hole in and obviously up the pillar, was been filled up with body filler. As you can see, this great big lump had been stuck over the hole rather than repair it properly. Okay, I'm also going around the back. We found another bit. This bit of the seal is got a rust hole in the end here, but the actual seal is not attached very well. So I can get a light. You can see here, as you can see, it's all flexing because where they've put a new back wing on, this edge here is not attached, so it needs a plate all the way down that edge to get the strength back in. Okay.